wanted to introduce the meditation with a poem that some of you may have heard. It was by Sam Foss. It's an old poem called The Calf Path. Is anyone familiar with it?
No,
You are?
no,
Oh, you're not?
no.
Okay, great. Because meditation is very, very special to me. It's one of the most intimate ways to connect with spirit. Um, Prayer is also important. There's a lot of prayer going on in the world, and that's an important step because prayer helps us to clarify what is on our mind and what's in our heart. Um, but a lot of people are praying to higher consciousness, to divinity, and divinity is so highly advanced in its intelligence, it already knows what's in our mind and even what's in our heart. So while prayer is important, it turns us toward the higher consciousness. Meditation, and it allows us to talk to the divine. Meditation is the yin, the feminine aspect of receiving, of listening to the divine. Um, Prayer involves the mind. We're we're still functioning with the mind when we pray. We're thinking about what we want and what we're asking for. And meditation goes beyond the mind. This little poem touches on that. It's called The Calf Path. I don't know why it touches me so deeply. It's very childlike, and I want us to have some fun today, interacting, co-creating, and being like children here on Earth, exploring this fascinating world. So here's the poem, The Calf Path. One day, through the primeval wood, a calf walked home as good calves should, but made a trail all bent askew, a crooked trail as all calves do. Since then, 300 years have fled, and I infer the calf is dead. But still, he left behind his trail, and thereby hangs my moral tale. The trail was taken up next day by a lone dog that passed that way. And then a wise bellwether sheep pursued the trail o'er vale and steep, and drew the flock behind him too, as good bellwethers always do. And from that day, o'er hill and glade, through those old woods, a path was made. And many men wound in and out, and dodged and turned and bent about, and uttered words of righteous wrath, because 'twas such a crooked path. But still they followed, do not laugh, the first migrations of that calf. And through this winding wood way stalked, because he wobbled when he walked. This forest path became a lane that bent and turned again. This crooked lane became a road where many a poor horse with his load toiled on beneath the burning sun and traveled some 3 miles in one. And thus a century and a half they trod the footsteps of that calf. The years passed on in swiftness fleet. The road became a village street. And this, before men were aware, a city's crowded thoroughfare. Soon the central street was this of a renowned metropolis, and men 2 centuries and a half trod in the footsteps of that calf. Each day 100,000 rout followed the zigzag calf about, and o'er his crooked journey went the traffic of a continent. 100,000 men were led by one calf near 3 centuries dead. They followed still his crooked way and lost 100 years a day. For thus such reverence is lent to well-established precedent. A moral lesson this might teach were I ordained and called to preach. For men are prone to go it blind along the calf paths of the mind and work away from sun to sun to do what other men have done. They follow in that beaten track and out and in and forth and back, and still their devious course pursue to keep the path that others do. They keep the path, a sacred groove along which all their lives they move. But how the wise old wood gods laugh, who saw the first primeval calf. Ah, many things this tale might teach, but alas, I am not ordained to preach. So there we have it. The prayer is using our mind to speak, to call out to higher divine energies, to the Great Spirit. But meditation is going above and beyond the mind, going beyond the calf path of the mind, because the mind follows a very circuitous route. So if you'll sit comfortably with your back straight but not stiff, and if you have any devices, phones or computers that might make notification sounds or might ring to disturb you, you could silence them now. Close your eyes very gently and just feel the weight of your body on your seat. See if you can reframe that experience of weightiness as a strong embrace from Gaia, from Mother Earth. She's holding your body close to her breast, keeping you safe. Just surrender to that strong embrace of Mother Earth's gravitational force. And let your body sink into effortless stillness. Krishnamurti suggested the highest form of human intelligence is observation without evaluation, observation without judgment. So simply observe what's going on as you walk through this very simple meditation process. Take a slow, gentle breath, expanding your belly as you breathe in crystal clear healing energy and light. Exhale slowly and silently as you relax your feet and legs, relax your hips, buttocks, pelvis, and waist. Another slow, gentle breath, breathing in brilliant white healing light. And let that light go to every cell of your body, first into your lungs and then through the bloodstream to every part of your body, which is the temple. Exhale as you relax your spine, lower, middle, and upper back. The human body is the temple made by the divine hands, and we are each residing in our own individual temples. Take another slow breath, breathing in silver healing light as you expand only your belly. Breathing in an awareness of the power of choice you have. You always are at choice as to where and how you focus your loving attention. Your loving attention being the expression of your soul in the body. Exhaling slowly, silently, relax your stomach and chest. Relax your hands, arms, and shoulders. Breathe in silver healing light. As you breathe in pure conscious awareness, becoming aware of the deep internal part of your temple, your body, becoming aware of all your internal organs and organ systems. As you exhale, allow them to relax deeply and completely. vital organs, all your organ systems. Breathe in golden light now, golden healing light, deep into your lungs, breathing in effortless awareness of spirit, of your soul. Exhale as you relax your face and eyes, relax your head, relax your brain, relax your mind. And breathe at your own pace. Just observe any subtle shifts or changes that have gone on in your body. Bring your attention now to your heart center, just behind your physical heart, and breathe some loving attention deep into your heart chakra, becoming aware of the bright green light that's already shining there. No need to visualize or imagine it. As you exhale, let your awareness of that green light expand throughout your body, extend it out to everyone else on the call today. Pure, unconditional love, acceptance, knowing that you are enough, that at the soul level you are perfect, impeccable. And following this bright green light from your heart chakra as it radiates and shines upward, follow it up to your higher heart at the top of your chest. And then follow it up to the throat chakra where the green light turns to azure blue. Take a slow, gentle breath into the throat chakra, breathing in an awareness of this brilliant blue light, the light of truthfulness. As you exhale, let your awareness of that blue light expand outward, at least 15 feet all around you, above you, below you, 360 degrees around you, surrounding yourself in the light of truthfulness. And bringing your attention back into the throat chakra, follow that beautiful blue light as it shines upward to the middle of your forehead, where it turns a deep, dark purple, indigo color. As I said before, there's no need to visualize or imagine any of these colors or these energies, because they're constantly, as long as we're alive in the body, they're constantly there. They're constantly shining. Our awareness of them may not be fully focused, but in meditation, we start to become aware of these lights and colors and energies that are already there. Take a slow, gentle breath, breathing some loving awareness into the middle of your forehead, into the middle of this brilliant, mysterious, purplish indigo light. As you exhale, relax your forehead, relax your third eye, relax your pineal or pineal gland. The third eye is most of the time tightly closed, because our attention is going down and out through the mind and the senses into the physical world. But in this type of meditation, we're reversing the flow of our attention, not going down and out into the world, but going inward, deep into the temple of the body, and rising upward through the chakras to the highest chakra within, the highest major chakra within the physical body, which is right at the base of your forehead, between and slightly above the two eyebrows. With your physical eyelids gently closed, you see nothing in the outside world. But your spiritual eye, your sixth chakra, is capable of seeing into the realms of spirit. And the first experience is usually that of deep darkness, empty space, nothingness, the void, the great void that is spoken of in Buddhism. Gaze lovingly with your fully focused, loving attention into the very middle of that empty space or darkness. Find the center point in the darkness and focus your attention there, as if you were looking about 8 to 10 inches ahead of you. The exact distance is not important. And even though you may see only darkness, cloudiness, or nothing, embrace that. Remember, highest form of human intelligence is observation without evaluation. May appear like darkness or emptiness or nothingness, but there's so much more than that. Within, interwoven into the darkness, is the light of spirit, the light of the great spirit, light of the universal creative spirit, the infinite ocean of light. It has infinite intelligence. If you'd like, you can choose a calming word or a divine name or mantra and repeat that from a place deep in your heart. Repeat it with love, with reverence, through the back of your mind, so you're not actually saying it with your tongue, but just with the tongue of thought. Call out this calming word, divine name, or mantra with all the love in your heart. Because deep in the heart, it is said by mystics, there is a hidden desire in all human beings to tread this path of return to the light. It's been a very long journey through many forms, many incarnations, down into the physical realm. Meditation is the first step on the return journey, the homecoming for your soul. So call out your calming word, your mantra, your divine name with reverence and love, longing and yearning and pining for reconnection, for return to the ocean of light within you. The mind will send you just all kinds of little thoughts in between your calming word, your mantra. When the mind does that, if the mind is restless, just have compassion for the mind. Observe the mind without judging it, without being distracted, annoyed, or agitated, and just thank your mind. It's functioning just the way it's designed to. And it's helping you to know, it's letting you know that not all of your attention is 100% absorbed into your inner vision. So when you hear these little thoughts coming from your mind, don't try to stop or block your mind. Just thank it and pull your attention away from the thought and refocus it a little deeper, a little more lovingly, a little more penetratingly into that mysterious darkness right in front of you. And as you bring more and more of your loving attention to be absorbed into your inner vision, your inner eye, your sixth chakra, your third eye, may relax a bit and begin to open just a tiny bit to let little shards of light or color into your consciousness. If you see any light, shapes, colors, circles of light, anything at all, images, scenes, just relax and enjoy them. Continue to gaze right into the very heart, right into the exact center of whatever comes up. Let go of all preconceived notions of what you've seen before or what you want to see or what you think meditation should be. Be innocent like a little child, gazing for the first time up into the midnight sky, and with a sense of wonder, embracing every moment, moment to moment awareness. Be open and receptive to receive whatever spirit wants to give you. As more and more of your tender, loving attention becomes clearly focused into the inner realms, you start to enter into a state of flow, which feels effortless, even though you are making a subtle effort to focus your attention deeply and penetratingly like a laser beam into that space, into that sacred space before you. It feels almost effortless as your awareness, your soul currents begin to merge into the light. And as we enter into the inner realms of consciousness, we start to remember the attributes of the soul, which is what we truly are. We are not just these bodies or these minds. These are all temporary states, temporary gifts. The attributes of the soul are many. The soul is ageless and timeless, has the attribute of fearlessness and immortality. Nothing can end your soul, nothing can harm it. It's the physical and emotional bodies that are very vulnerable to harm, but the soul is not. Another attribute of the soul is selflessness. It enjoys tremendously helping others when we have capacity to do so and the willingness, helping someone who is truly in need or a cause that is in need. Of course, the soul also has the attribute of unconditional love and nonviolence. If all the world leaders and all the military leaders and all the terrorists would come together and practice meditation like this, we would see a miraculous, seemingly miraculous shift in the state of humankind. All the wars would cease. All the violent thoughts would be healed. The soul also has the attribute of wisdom built deeply into the heart. And in meditation, the mind becomes focused and more quiet so that our minds can hear the whispers of wisdom from the heart. And we can follow that wisdom to make our lives more fulfilling, more wise. And lastly, the soul has the attribute of connectedness to all beings and all things, and the attribute of humility. So when you're ready, you can gently move your fingers and toes to bring your attention back into the physical body, the physical temple.